look at the Flats in Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Syracuse Orange and the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
I caught up with the Syracuse head coach before the game. He said they have got incredible plans right now to get this wide receiver involved. Defenses have been keying on him. With the young quarterback, they think they have put something into the scheme that will help them get the ball to their receiver downfield, regardless of what the defense tries to do. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time. I mean, this maybe some room here. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Syracuse right back at it. They'll ride the hot hand. They didn't get a push at all on that one. There'll be no gain on the play. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Send the tight end in motion. Back to throw, it's Little. Got his man. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Offense, quick tempo. Got it back on 2nd and goal. And he's not going to make it this time either. Another stop, and it's 3rd and goal. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. He has stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. 4th and goal from the 4. Caught. He gets it in. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. You got to communicate.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll move the tight end. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw again. Right on the money. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Syracuse will send out the punt team. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And the coverage team down there to touch them. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. From the gun, the running back has it. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The handoff as they run the counter play here. He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all. Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this third down. Looking for a man. It's Little. Got his man on the right. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Syracuse will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They're going to mark this one at the 50. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
From the gun, give on the inside. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Syracuse right back at it. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it in. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll get him down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Orange will have to punt. Hauls it in at the 25. The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They're working that left side. He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Firing to the right, complete. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. The give on the counter. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Got it set up on the outside. Makes the grab in their space. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. The Orange converted and picked up that last first down by keeping it on the ground. Maybe they go right back to it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short.
And, man, that's so frustrating for this defense to get him in third down and short. And look, the first down's almost a touchdown, right? So this is a tough situation. This defense is going to have to bring in big bodies and really sell out.
And he's in. Touchdown. The inside handoff. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Syracuse right back at it.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. To the air, it's Little. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
To the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. Hard-hitting tackle. The Orange now facing a third and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. He's got him, breaks into the open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense has it, they're on the move. He goes. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a second and long.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Looking to throw on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, and I tell you what, he was looking for his main man. He wanted to focus in on it. He wanted to force feed him the football. Nice job by the defense. Great coverage. Great job knocking the ball away.
That's caught. It's Silva. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Caught over the middle. It's Stokes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Might as well give it to him again. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Syracuse right back at it. Dropping back, it's Little. It's on target and complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Georgia Tech spends its second timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They've put a drive together, 1st and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who...
Touchdown, Orange! The Orange, after the big pass play, might just throw it again. Running inside. It's Amaro. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of...
Finding some room. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. Tight end now in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass. It's Little. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Never really got... They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Rush. There he goes. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. The run inside. It's Amaro. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Syracuse right back at it. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. They'll try to blast their way in. Goal line. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Amaro. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They get to the line quickly. Back to throw. It's Little. Got his man on the outside. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part.
Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Fires to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Silva. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game. You've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Clock stops for just a moment. There is a member of the Syracuse Orange who is shaken up. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Using the quick game. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Syracuse operating with a fresh set of downs after that last completion. Runs through the tackle. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go right back to the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And you're starting to see this more and more, man, in short yardage situations when you can get that ball on the perimeter fast. And the quarterbacks love them, by the way, because that's a completion. That's a completion, that little touch pass. You get...
And he surges across. This offense starts deep in a hole. From the gun, the ground game. He'll try to take it back. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23. Wide receiver going in motion. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Syracuse right back at it. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
Here we go.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going. From the gun, running back on the move. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll go right back to it. He had no chance. A host of defenders back there for a loss of 4.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive.
He tries to take the top off. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Syracuse will send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today, and nobody able. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. It's a draw.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Get it out on the screen. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. He slings it deep to the left. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
I like quarterbacks that are being aggressive, but moving forward, if your guy's not open downfield, it's okay just to check it down to a tight end or a running back and take the profit.
Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Stokes. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. The Orange converted and picked up that last first down by keeping it on the ground. Maybe they go right back to it. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he runs it all the way down to the 3 before they get him. Clock stops for just a moment. There is a member of the Syracuse Orange who is shaken up. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Sticks it in his belly. Touchdown, Syracuse. And wants to throw on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man to the left. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking.
Maybe a crease. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Syracuse right back at it. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
The offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a first down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. A first down run on the doorstep. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide, that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do it, and the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Back to pass. He unleashes a long one. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. You'd think they would have had a good... The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. New set of downs after the completion. They'll run it from the gun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Russ. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete to the left. Headed to the end zone. And he... wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's got it. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Syracuse right back at it. Wants to throw on third down. Fires to the big fella. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And a big return after the... Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. He didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College. So glad you could join us from the farm, Stanford Stadium in Palo Alto. Just about halfway through the season, and things are starting to take shape here in our coverage of EA Sports College football. It's the Syracuse Orange and the Stanford Cardinal. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
I caught up with the Orange head coach before the game. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it.
The give on the inside. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, in the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow. The confidence, the familiarity with each other within, obviously, is a lot of time that's a big deal. The rivalries that come with it. So great.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Orange will have to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt. Oh, what a cut! Returns like that. The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. To the air, it's Little. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down here for the offense. Hand off from the shotgun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on fourth down. On fourth down, looking to pass. So glad you could join us from the farm, Stanford Stadium in Palo Alto. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Syracuse Orange and the Stanford Cardinal. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the Syracuse head coach before the game. He is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this in?
To the air, it's Little. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Send the tight end in motion. They'll go back to the air on second down. With the catch, it's Silva.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on first and second down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Now on the return. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That nifty return sets up. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to throw. It's Little. Finds his tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
The kick is on its way. Slips through the line. They'll put a stop to that return. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Looking to throw on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, getting to the middle of the season, and you got to continue to...
Gonna let it fly. Makes a deep grab. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Back to pass. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% a season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make a play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
Syracuse comes to the line on first and goal. To throw, it's Little. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that 3rd down. And now the offense is in an interesting situation.
The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Couldn't get away. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Scanning the field, it's Little. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in, it's Stokes. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Curl route seems simple, but when you time it like that so it's right on him, man, that's a tough play to stop.
And give the receiver a lot of credit, too, because he knew where the sticks were. He got his depth on the route, and then he came back to the football. All young receivers can learn from this guy right here. Come back to the ball and help your quarterback out.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Rush. The Orange calling for a timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets rid of it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. Looking to throw, it's Little. Unloads to the wideout. That one never had a chance, incomplete. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing.
And he will take it in. Touchdown. The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Under fire. Trying to get behind the defense. And they can't make the connection.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play. And as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Orange will have to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not... The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Looking to throw, it's Little. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Syracuse will send out the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Makes the catch. It's Silva. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
As a defender, you always want the interception, you want the big play, but I love it when guys go, and you can tell they're trying to back the football down. They see it in the air. They know they can't catch it, know they can't make a play, but they make sure the receiver can as well. A nice play.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Off play action on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing.
Looking for a deep man. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
And I feel like that was predetermined. Like they told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Like, haven't run the ball well, haven't thrown it well. They haven't really gotten started off on the right foot in this football game. Looks like they're still searching for answers, for something that they can get some momentum going.
Syracuse will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin them deep. And the punt hits at the Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
To the air, it's Little. Just a short pass to the tight end. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. Syracuse right back at it.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs. And now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high percentage.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, oh, man, I don't know where to put the blame, but I know where to put the praise, and that's this defense, man. They've got 6 sacks. It's still the first half, ladies and gentlemen, so there's a lot of football game left. But this offense, this QB's still in the game.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's not. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
You can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. Much success he had last game. Over 70%. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate, and that's a reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a...
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And with time running out here in the second quarter, they'll just take a knee down on the scoreboard. They'll try to regroup in the locker room at halftime. And they head to the locker room 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. Let's begin with the West Virginia Mountaineers taking on the number 13 team, the Utah Utes. And it's the Mountaineers setting school records in multiple offensive categories.